Good morning, dear hearts. All right, we are on lesson 228. Remember, we have a relevant theme going on with all of these lessons, and it is forgiveness. So let's see where forgiveness is in today's lesson. God has condemned me not, no more do I. God has condemned me not. God hasn't judged against me. That's what condemnation is. To condemn someone is to judge against them because we have found them wanting. We have found them guilty. We have found them in need of retribution. They must be punished for something that they did, some crime, some injustice to others. They must be punished. But God hasn't condemned me. God doesn't think I need to be punished. God doesn't believe any of his children need to be condemned or need to be punished because he knows who they are. So the first line in the first part of the lesson is, my Father knows my holiness. My Father knows my holiness. He knows I do not need to be condemned. He sees the truth of who I really am. Shall I deny his knowledge and believe in what his knowledge makes impossible? Remember, knowledge is of God. Knowledge is all-knowing, all-encompassing, like love. And it is only of God. There is only knowledge in God. So God's knowledge looks and sees the entire picture and sees the sinlessness in all of his children. Only God, or the Holy Spirit, who is an extension of God, but one who has grown in wisdom, those are the only ones who can judge truly, because we can't judge because we can't see the whole picture. God sees the whole picture. God has knowledge. God doesn't judge against his children because what he sees is their holiness, their purity, their light, their sinlessness, their guiltlessness. Shall I accept as true what he proclaims as false? Shall I see myself as little and unworthy? That's not how God sees me. Or shall I take his word for what I am, since he is my creator and the one who knows the true condition of his son? So God knows. Should I not believe that God knows? Shall I not believe that my celestial parent, my creator, the source from whence I came, shall I not believe that he truly knows who I am? I think I should probably believe that. I think God truly knows the true condition of his creations, and we are one of his creations. The second part says in the prayer, the italics, Father, I was mistaken in myself because I failed to realize the source from which I came. I fail to realize that I am indeed an extension of you, Father. I have not left that source to enter in a body and to die, because thoughts never leave their source, and we are a thought from the mind of God. So I have not left that source. My holiness remains a part of me, as I am part of you. I have not left you, Father, and you have not abandoned me. And my mistake about myself, my mistakes about myself, there's more than one, are dreams. They're dreams, they're illusions, they're wisps, they're smoke, they're mirrors. They're not true, they're vapors. They're thoughts that are not real. They have no reality with a big R in them. They are simply fantasies and littleness. I let them go today, and I stand ready to receive your word alone for what I really am. I am going to believe, Father, that as you see me is as I truly am. I am as God created me. That giant stride lesson that is the one repeated 3 times in part 1 of the workbook. I'm going to believe that, because that is the one idea we are told that will eliminate all temptations and all forms of temptation. What does that mean? That means when I know that I am as God created me, everything I will forgive. I will forgive and let go all of those small thoughts that I have had about myself. I'm forgiving myself in the small way, in the insignificant way that I saw me. So in today's lesson, we can blend in and see that, remember that I am one with God. There is no cruelty in God and therefore none in me. And it's only my condemnation that injures me. It's not God. God has not condemned me, but my condemnation of me is how I become injured or perceive myself as injured. And none of that is real. Forgiveness clears the way for me to have this true image of who I am. As I forgive all of those thoughts, all of those mistakes, my holiness remains a part of me and part of you, and my mistakes about myself are dreams. I have forgiven them, I've let them go. So now I can truly know who I am. And I am the sinless, guiltless, perfect child of God who has never been and will never be condemned by my Father. So that's it for today. Hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please pray, and please be here tomorrow. And have a lovely day. Namaste.